I just felt like making that, singing like that. Good morning on a Sunday. I guess we could say this is another part of Live Miss. This is kind of my Sunday ritual, finishing up my decants for the day, for the week. So, hello, if you get in here and watch me, hello, hello. Oh man, I'm out of bags. Shoot. This messes up my whole system. Oh well, I got 2 bags. And I got how many people? I got 1, well, 2, 3 people that need bags? Okay. Now this is what's messed up. This is all over the place. Shirley. No, I need 4 bags. Okay. Let's figure this out. Do I have any just regular sandwich bags? Okay. I'm sure I do. Let's figure this out real quick. Okay, let me just do this part. Hello, hello, hello. So I have a bunch of things I need to finish. I have like 3 I need to finish, and then I have 4 new orders. So we're going to talk about what I have out, and then we're going to go into stuff. So, and then we'll just chit chat. So when people come in, so if you watch this in the replay, what perfumes, it's that time of year, what perfumes do you want? Like, what's on your wish list? What's on your Christmas? What you want somebody to buy you for Christmas? What you like? Yes, I need this in my life. This is like really just ridiculous. Saying like, what? Yes, I would love to have this in my life. Yes, I want to wear this. So that would be nice to hear about, of course. And anything else you want to tell me about? And I see nobody's here. It's probably no, maybe people ain't up. They're not awake. So I'm just going to do my work. And, if somebody comes in, we'll talk. If not, you will learn as you watch this in the replay what I am decanting today. Because it's a nice little array of things that I'm decanting. It's all a little different. Sister gotta like make things happen. I'm out of labels, so I'm just taping their names on their bags, but I need some more bags. So, wait a minute. Shirley has a bag. Shirley already has a bag. Oh, I'm good. Oh, snap. They already got bags. Yes. So I'm ahead of myself. I had already started on them. Oh, snap. I'm doing all this and I don't even have my decants. What the heck? Y'all, I just left the decants sitting outside. Okay, so let me go on and pick these up. And then this is Taisha. Oh, I'm a mess this morning, but I'm trying to get some work done. We will see how much work I get done this morning, because I'm a mess. I am a mess this morning. I'm trying to be, I have a system, but the system, do I sleep? I do. I just wake up really early, Anisha. Do you sleep? You here too? I can't sleep late. I wish I could. I honestly do. At best, if I'm up really late, I might sleep till 8 o'clock in the morning. But normally I wake up between 5 and 6, and it's a curse. It's, I really wish I could sleep late. I really do. Okay, so since you're here, if anybody comes, say hello to them, because I have to go get the decants and I left them. I don't have them here. So let me grab them. Then I need to, okay. I'll be right back. almost had a moment. I almost just had a moment. Oh my goodness. I almost had a moment. Oh man, I thought I almost had a moment. I have a tendency to leave things on the landing outside because it's just easy that way. Like sometimes I'm tired and I just drop my stuff on the landing, right? So I thought this was still on the landing. I just went to my door and it was like, I'm at my door like, whoa, 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 whoa. Open the door and they're not there and I'm about to freak out. But no, they were in the, I actually had brought them in like I should have. Okay, get my next piece. All right. Gotta get the label maker out. Label maker is key to success. Gotta have your scissors out. Those are key to success too. You know, you gotta have your keys to success out. Okay, then I need this one because I'm gonna need to do that. Okay, I need to put that in a thing. I probably need to make some more samples, but I'll do that outside of this. So let me open these, and then we're gonna talk about the fragrances that I have out, and we will have a little. Oh, I got something to talk about today, y'all. I got something to talk about today. Woo-hoo. I really do. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I like to pull them out of this thing, out of the packaging that I get them in. It's just like, you know, you have your ways to do things. Okay. They always give me these things that I don't use. Let me put that down there. So anyway, it's Sunday morning. It's Sunday morning. And what is on your agenda for Sunday morning? Well, for Sunday, period. I have to do this. I have a tutoring session. I want to clean up. I'm really working hard on cleaning up. I have gotten so lazy. Is it just me? I'm like, okay, Huffley, let's get this shit done. So that's what I'm working on my let's get this shit done list. It's like, so you're not gonna do this? It's like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about there. Let's get this shit done list. Stop playing around. Stop playing around. Stop playing around with life. Okay. So I'm gonna start with Lancome today because I normally start with Mancera, but I have a few Lancomes I need to do. And then we'll hit the Manceras. You know, Mancera has, when I'm doing Mancera, it's so many of the same ones. I mean, the popular ones, but I'm getting a few different ones, so I'm cool with that. I always like to decant different things. So we're going to be doing Maison Lancome. And I need to do, a wet volunteer project. That's interesting. So I always need, so I'm doing Oud Bouquet again, right? Did somebody get Oud Bouquet? Let me check my shit before I make a decant I don't need to make. I could have sworn I saw Oud Bouquet. I've got it. I had to do a couple of things. Be nice. The only thing with this notebook is I cannot. I could have sworn I saw Oud Bouquet on my list of things I needed to do. Okay, so I need to do Parfait de Roses, Patchouli Aromatique. I didn't get my Nuit et Confidence. Shit. Oh, it's Shag Off food everybody wants. Okay, somebody already got Oud Bouquet. I've already sent it off. That's what it is. Oh, I'm so glad I looked at my list again. Because, oh, I'd have been like, damn it. Okay, so here we go. All right, so let's go. What did I do that for? I don't know. Okay. Okay, I'm talking to myself. I apologize. So I don't have to do Ooh Bouquet. I can put this away. What I have to do is Parfait de Roses. I do have Ooh Bouquet. I know I wasn't crazy. Hey, I know I look at my shit right. Oh, did y'all just see that meltdown? Did y'all just witness a semi? I know my stuff. Hi, Jackie. Oh, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're doing Ooh Bouquet, and I'm actually gonna do Shag Food too, because people ordered that. But this is Ooh Bouquet. This is iconic. This is the original one. This is the original formulation, the old formulation. I don't have one, so this is a bottle, and I'm trying to see how much I got left. I know I ain't selling that many. I can promise y'all that. Now I'm being real with y'all, and I guess if you want Shag Food, it works too. I had a man chase me down, and the guy at my job chased me down to ask me what I was wearing. He was like, Miss C, this smell, what are you wearing? So I'm telling you that to say that this is, men love this fragrance. I mean, he was like, yes. And he's a really stylish guy. So I take his, I would take what he says, because he ain't that like, I like nerds got style. Some nerds got, cool style. I like nerds. Nerds can be very sexy. Okay, so speaking of all this, oh my God, have y'all seen the controversy about with Kevin Samuels? Did y'all see that? Have y'all heard about it? So this is oud rose, praline, caramel. It's got a little saffron. This is just a sweet, sexy rose. If you're not really good with oud, but you want to be, because oud is hot. So if you want to have some oud in your life, but you like, oh, I don't know, this is a good oud to have, because the oud just gives it a nice woody vibe to it, and it's just really, it's sexy. Hey, Kelly, it's got a sexiness to it, because it's got a sweetness, but the isn't so strong. It's well blended. That I want to say it's a well blended oud. Oh, I hate when it does that. Get down. Okay, there we go. It's a well blended oud. You will smell just, and here's the thing with it. I mean, there's more stuff coming out like this, but honestly, it's just for real. If you're around people that don't like watch, are not into fragrances like that, you're gonna stand out. I mean, a lot of stuff you're gonna stand out on, because the average person, they're gonna go to Ulta, they're gonna go to Sephora, they're gonna go get the stuff that they're not used to. They're gonna get the markets, they're gonna get the YSLs, they're gonna get the black opiums, they're gonna get, but when you wear things like this, you always stand out. You always gonna be that as I always say, stunting on the hoes. Y'all don't be listening to me, stunting on the hoes. And the reason why is because you're wearing things that just stand out, because not the average person has it, heard about it, willing to get into that stuff. Because it's easy just to get what's out there, and pay full price. Ooh, I'll be hurting for people when they be talking about they paid full price. I'd be like, ooh, you paid full price? Okay. When you start wearing things like these type of fragrances, you don't have to have people like you. You're gonna be like, they're gonna be like, mm-mm. So this is she wanted both of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, she wanted both. So okay. So yeah, she getting that one. So Shag Food. Next up is Patchouli Aromatique. This is kind of like a chocolatey patchouli. This is not like for everybody. Really isn't. But the thing about this one is it's got a little scent in it. It's got patchouli. The note structure is very interesting, because I would have never put these together and thought that I would like it. So the sage gives it a little kind of almost savoriness, but it's chocolatey. The patchouli is chocolatey, which is good. I don't like the old school patchouli. Um, it's not that old school patchouli. So it has it's a chocolatey patchouli, and it's very it's kind of mild. So where patchouli can be very strong, and usually the fairies are very, this has a mildness to it. So it's a mild patchouli. Got a nice vibe to it though. Honestly, not every woman's gonna wear this, but I would love to smell a man wear this. I think I'll do a round of what men wear that I have. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's up. So y'all just real quiet this morning. Okay. So anyway, have y'all heard about this Kevin Samuels? Now I'm not a Kevin Samuels person. I'm trying to remember, was Kevin Samuels on The Real World back in the day? Was he on The Real World back in the day? I'm trying to remember. He said to this woman on his YouTube channel, well, when other people come in, well, let me just talk about it right quick because it was quite interesting to watch. Okay, so Kevin Samuels apparently is kind of like a life coach kind of vibe guy, and he does a lot of relationship coaching, whatever. I don't um I don't watch him because honestly, I don't watch that. And part of his vibe, from what I could tell, he's very the nicest. He's not the most pleasant. Not quite as bad as Tommy Sotomayor, who I cannot stand, but his style is a little off-putting. So anyway, um, so some woman was on his show and he was talking to her, and she was 35 years old, and apparently she was saying she wanted a six figure. She was looking for a man making six. Um, so she's saying that she was for a man making six figures, and and so she was asking for his advice on how this works. So this south real quick. So he was telling her that she's really being unrealistic. And the reason why he said that was because of, now apparently she's making really good money. She's got a dog grooming business or whatever. And so she's a single mom. She's got a 12-year-old. And she was asking, he was, trying to get some advice on how to meet. He said, first off, clearly you're not around men who make that kind of money. So that's number one. You don't move in them circles with men who make that kind of money. That's number one. He said, number two, you are 35 years old. You have quite a few things going on that a man who's making that kind of money ain't gonna deal with. He was like, so I'm gonna paraphrase this, but basically he was saying, like, and you don't want to hear, and whenever I tell these things to people, they'll say but, right? And so he was telling her this. He said, you are not, you just, a guy with making that kind of money, you don't move in them circles, things like that. So you're not gonna find a man like that, and you're 35, blah blah blah. I didn't grab the rose all day, did I? Yes, I did. So when he first got started, she did do the butt, and he was like, "See, I'm trying to tell you," and I agreed on this part. So then he was talking to her about that, and he was like, why would a man making this six figures want to be with you? You got a 12-year-old child. You're 35 years old. So first off, she said, young women don't want older men. He was like, you a lie. He was like, and I was like, girl, you lied to yourself. Um, he was like, no, you're a lie. They do want old young women want older men. He was like, I'm 51 and they beat my door down. So he was like, yes, they do. Especially nowadays, these young girls know what they doing. Back in the day, we didn't. I did, but not a lot of them didn't. So next up is Parfait de Roses, which is one of my favorite roses. It's right up there with Roses Barbaranza. It's like the lighter version. Roses Barbaranza can be very polarizing. Not everybody likes it because it has that pistachio note in it, and so it's got this nuttiness to it. This is without the nuttiness, but it still has a sweetness. It is just beautiful. Okay, so anyway, back to the story. So he was telling her, and then she was like, but he was like, no, I'm just telling you the truth. Now here's one thing I'm gonna say about us as women before I even get further into this, because it got brutal. um was that sometimes we ask for these things, but we don't want to hear them. Don't go on this man's show asking him these type of questions, and don't be like surprised, or not because he tells you something that you don't want to hear. He gonna tell you what he thinks, because that's what you came for, and you're on his YouTube channel. So he's really gonna tell you what, because I guess it was live. He's really gonna tell you what he thinks, because this is his shtick. So don't come and then getting your feelings because he just said some shit that you don't like. And the reality is, when you ask a man something like that, listen to what he's telling you, because he really telling you how men think. If he's honest enough to tell you how men really think, listen to that shit, because we don't listen to it because we want to believe men aren't the way they are. Yes, they fucking are. Listen to what these men be saying, because they tell you the truth. You will see how many men nod their heads when like, yup, yup. So listen to them. It might not be what you want to hear, but it's the motherfucking truth. So, and then, okay. So then he said, right. So then, he was like, you got a sketchy baby daddy. You got a 12-year-old. You got a sketchy baby daddy. A man who's making this kind of money ain't going to want to necessarily be bothered with you, because he can get somebody who ain't got all this baggage. Sorry, not sorry. And he said, one thing he said, and a man at that level don't care about how much you make. Most men at that level, making, in the top 10, making good money, they honestly don't care if you're making as much as them. They might want you to be doing something, but they're not that concerned about your income isn't as important as you think it is. And that's what he said. And that's the truth. So all that man says, so then she's kind of like, but he was like, listen, I'm just trying to tell you. So then he went into, now he said, what do you rate your how do you rate your looks? He said, don't tell me 7. He said, tell me what you think, rate your looks. So she said, I'm a 5 when I wake up. Once I get put together, I'm about a 6. He said, well, there you have it. And I was like, whoa. Whoa. So for real. So that's what and so he was like, so you are, so why would this man like this be, she's like, he said, so named her something else. And then he said, what size clothes wears? She's like, she's a size 3 and everything. And so he said, so your looks, you say your looks are average. He said, no, my body ain't average. He said, hold it. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your looks. So, he basically told her, you are average looking at best. So why they're not going to come to you like that. And she was like, and he was like, and it ain't about your body. And true enough, men are visual creatures. We all know this. So, and then she was kind of getting her feelings about it. He was like, I'm telling you the truth. You ask this, I'm going to tell you the truth. And so he told her, he was like, see, if he's already there, he's not going to get with somebody like you. It's one thing if y'all come up together and then, and he's making this kind of money. Yeah, then y'all together, it's one thing. But right now, he's already established. He's not going to come for you like that. Then he told her, so at first he was kind of dancing around. He was like, "Look, you average at best." Because at first he was dancing around. He was like, "Don't make me say it the way I'm trying not to say it." And she was like, "But no, but this and no." He was like, "Hi, Michelle." He was like, "Okay, let me just say it. You average at best." And and I was like, "Damn." But she stayed on. And then he was like, you got a child, no, you average your best. So why can't, so he said the problem is you want more than what you look into for something that you ain't rated for, some shit. He said basically he was telling her you get to go and get you an average guy and be happy. He said because you're gonna be 6 years old and alone. I was like, God damn it. Hey, Dana. And it was like the most brutal shit. Finally, she just went and asked, and he said, finally, he was like, you know what? Get the fuck off my thing. It cut her off. I was like, I mean, and I'm just paraphrasing it, but it was brutal. And now it's like on World Star Hip Hop. Because I mean, he did call it average at best. And women are up in arms and all of that. My thought is a little different. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He just told her what she didn't want to hear. I'm not saying what he said was right, but he told her how men think. And so when you hear how men think, don't be upset. That's the way they think. Receive that and understand what you're dealing with. And I think in some ways it is like, okay, you might need now, not to say that she couldn't be in some place and some man who makes 6 figures sees her and is like, hey, baby, and really into her. Because, oh, that was the other thing he told her. He said, clearly you don't think you look that good. He said, because he's like, you got your hair on, you got your lashes on. He was real brutal. And she was like, no, I really do. He said, no, you don't. He said, because you got on all that. He said, if you thought you were pretty enough, then you wouldn't have on all that. Now that's that bullshit. Because the reality is many women that men look at have their full face on. Stop acting like, and many of these men get with women who wearing hair and all this shit. So stop acting like y'all don't. You know, she looks good right there. Now, does she look good without it? She might. But don't sit up there like every woman. Right. But he is correct that, and I mean, honestly, she wasn't that cute. But like I said, okay, so we're done with part. So let's go on into Sarah Land. And it was just like, she was just like not featuring it. And it was like, well, and now the damn thing that gone viral. So everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. And yeah, so now she's gone viral. She's gone viral. She's gone viral. So now I have two. Let me put something here so I can find this damn page when I need it. Yeah. So now the damn thing has gone viral, and now everybody look at her and saying, and you know what they saying. Right. Hi, Dinah. And that's just being honest. He was, let's be honest. If the shoe was on the other foot and we this woman and we have this money, are we going to take some average guy and we think, no, mm-mm. And that's her issue. For her is that she makes a certain amount of money, because apparently, I didn't hear that part, but apparently she's making 6 figures herself with her business. And now she wants somebody on her level financially. And he's telling her that at her level financially, these men ain't gonna mess with her because it's not about the money. It's about the aesthetic too. And if you are not aesthetically what they're looking for, you just ain't aesthetically what they're looking for. And so that's what he was telling her, but she didn't want to hear it. And that's what he said. That's exactly what he told her, girl. Say that again. He said her expectations are higher than what she's going to get out here on the market. And there's nothing, and that's just the truth of it. Listen, I am 53 years old. My market is my what's out there for me is not what it was when I was, 20 something. It is what it is. You have to be realistic. Now, do you have to take whatever? Absolutely not. But understand that you're gonna have to there's some compromises you have to make. There are some things that you might not get. It was some lady on a YouTube channel. You're not gonna necessarily get what you want. You're not gonna get everything you want. What you're gonna get is a good. So what you should be looking for is a good man. See, you basing his what you want based on what he has. This money, him being on the same income level. That's not necessarily going to be true. But that doesn't mean he ain't making money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mike, that doesn't mean that he doesn't have the ability to make money, especially at 35. So if you get him with a guy at 35, his income potential, depending on what he's doing, might go up. Just so happens you got this little business and it's going well. That doesn't mean it's always going to go well. So next up is Coco Vanille. Coconut and vanilla. This shit is good as hell. Right. As long as he's grinding, and that's what he was saying, sometimes it's got to be about y'all doing this together. So he might not. So what if he's doing his shit and he's got a good job and he's doing his thing? Y'all could build an empire together. Y'all could build an empire together. He's a good guy. He's on his grind. Y'all could build an empire together, right? And so, but she didn't want to hear that. And what she wanted to hear was, what she thought he was going to give her some magic formula for finding her a man that makes that kind of money and is going to be attracted to her. And he just told her the truth. If you're looking for this ready-made man, that ready-made man don't want somebody like you. A ready-made man, 35 years old, making six figures, he's not necessarily going to be into you. And here's what he was telling her. Right? And the thing is like, if you're going to have a 12-year-old, you got a little baggage, you better be a star. You got to be a dime. And that's just the honest truth about it. Okay, so you're a size 3. And I'm just being honest. She was average. She wasn't, it was like she was average looking. It wasn't like she was like, you looked at me like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. She's average looking. So that's what you're going to get. So because men are visual creatures, if this man is rolling like that, he doing his thing, he's going to want arm candy. Now, if he's smart, he's going to want some arm candy who's about her business, who's successful in her own right, or whatever his criteria is for the woman in his life. But he's not, he was like, you got all this other stuff going on besides the fact that you're average. To him, he would say you kind of average. And she said she was average. She said she's a 5. So you think of yourself as being average looking. So that's what men are going to see. I'm not average. I said that with all of the big-headedness I could come up with. I'm just joking. But, at my age, at 53, my criteria and the things that I can expect from a man are totally different than when I was in my late 20s and stuff. Right. And so it was like she didn't want to receive it. But he was giving her what she asked for, which was the truth, Ruth. No, I have another. Okay. He gave her the truth, Ruth. And like I said, don't come on somebody's show like that, asking some question like that, and think he gonna be like really nice, and he gonna be sweet, and he gonna make you feel good about yourself. Ain't nothing about the way he came off. Said and I don't watch him, but I'm looking at the way his whole little setup. So it was like, so what you expect? What you expect? Right. mean, and she's 35. She could find a nice guy, Kevin Samuels. You ain't seen it, Mike? On it's been all over world. It's gone viral. World Star Hip Hop. Everybody talking about it. Where he told this woman, "Listen, what she's looking for a man was making 6 figures." He told her, "Listen, you're average at best. It ain't gonna happen." And the crowd roared. And the crowd roared. And like women are all up in arms and stuff about it. But I'm like, sometimes y'all need to really listen to how a man thinks to But here's the thing, she got her ass on there, so she knew he was gonna say some ignorant shit. So she asked for it. And now everybody like, look at him. Well, he didn't pull her out the air. She got on there, got on that screen, and let him clown her. So now what you want? That's like me getting on there at 53 and telling me, well, I can't fund a 6 figure. He'll be funding 6. He'd have been like, girl, you 53 years old. Don't nobody want your old ass. That's what he would say. And I okay, fine. And that's just the truth of it. He'd probably be like, don't nobody want your old asshole. Okay, so I'm out of lemons, so I'm doing ginger water. Ooh. Listen, I tell people that all the time, and I have learned how to temper my responses to that. Hi, Marilyn. Oh, really? I temper my responses to those questions, and I usually don't give them too often. I'm like, because right, the reality is most people don't really want your actual response to that. They want you to make them feel good, and not everybody gonna give you that feel good. So you better be prepared for when they don't. Next up is Holidays by Mancera. This is a holiday. This is definitely for, tropical vacations. This is summertime. Now, this isn't my ultimate summertime fragrance anymore. Holidays was a good contender, but now I have one that's even better. Intense Tiari is the shit, y'all. Okay, but anyway, this is Holidays. And hi, Marilyn, in case I didn't say that. Yeah, it's got that tiare flower. It's just got that little, but it's not coconutty. It's very tropical floral, but not too much, so that it's just like overwhelming and too much. Right. See, I honestly don't even answer those questions a lot, depending on the person. And like, if you know that person's personality, I'll be like, we ain't doing that. And be like, why? Because we're not doing that today. Because that's my voice. I get in trouble because of that. That's my issue at work. My delivery isn't the best. I'm like, so I'm a work in progress. And am I really gonna work on that? Not really. I'm trying to be a little better, because clearly, these motherfuckers is too. I'm just not good with sensitive people. If you sensitive, because I'm not here to be mean or nothing. I'm just telling you what I think. So I'm not saying shit to your ass. So if you want the truth, I'll tell you the truth. But most people don't want to hear the truth. They want you to, massage their ego and make them feel okay. And I mean, like I said, but But I was just having this other conversation. I was planning on having this conversation in reference to that. Right. Um, right, because I'm long in the tooth. Right, say that again. I'm long in the tooth. And it's hard to change some shit when you long in the tooth. Okay, holidays. But that goes with something else that I was thinking about. And I'm gonna say this on Facebook, is that women need to watch their friends. And I'm saying that in reference to women in relationships, because not all your friends are your friends. Especially when you have a decent guy. Now, let me say this. Ain't nobody perfect. Nobody is perfect. And it's like, and I need women to also look at themselves and say, bitch, you ain't perfect either. But so often we don't want to say that about ourselves, but we are not perfect. So this is holidays. And oftentimes women have these unreal expectations, and I'm just being honest. I'm a woman. I understand it. I'm not unreal about shit, but a lot of women are very unreal with their expectations on a man, what they're expecting, things like that. And so that being said, put that there. That being said, sometimes, and sometimes you're not doing well, but it's like the little shit. It ain't abuse. It ain't all those things. No relationship is going to be perfect, and no one person is going to fulfill all your needs. If you looking for that, you looking for a fairy tale. But you needed somebody who supports you, loves you, honors who you are, loves the person that they see. And that ain't always, and you ain't perfect. You just ain't. They're not going to be perfect either. So what am I going for now? Let's go with a little gold prestigium. Y'all know this is one of my new favorites. This shit's so sexy. It's kind of citrusy, but not too. But it's like a more adult citrus. And it's so good. So I'm saying that to say that there are times in your life when shit ain't going well, and you're at odds with the person you're with. It's not perfect, but it's good. And then you listen to your girls, and they're like, girl, I would be taking that girl. Let me tell you something about that girl. Some of them girls is looking at your man and want him. And trust me, if y'all break up on the low, they give up your friendship for that dude. Just being honest. So it is up to you to look at your life and stop listening to your girls chitter chatter in your ear telling you what you shouldn't take and what's this, when it's bullshit. It ain't about abuse. It's not about, any type of abuse. It's not about not being this person isn't a provider. It's not about any of those things that are the big ticket items. The big ticket items in your life. It's the small little shit, right? Now either you're gonna figure out a way to work through it, or it's just you're just gonna have to deal with it. So it's not them big ticket items. Girl, let me tell you, your friends, some of them bitches will be in his ear. Hi, Josh, as soon as possible. As soon, let him go. Some of them low key trying to get your man right now. That's why all these women be talking about, she was my friend and she slept with my man. That's why. Because you let it in too much. See, you gave her too much damn information. You gave her too much information that she didn't need to know about your relationship. And she took that information and used it. Hello, goodbye. So yeah, that's that. And I think, and the reality is that ain't nobody perfect. So we need to understand that. And a man ain't gonna be perfect. So anyway, so those are some thoughts I've been having. But yeah, when y'all need to watch your friends, because your friends will have you out there without somebody, and then they try to take them. Because trust me, some of these friends ain't your friend. So this is Gold Prestigium. Oh yeah, I can get through these right quick. Right, exactly. They don't care if you're loyal or not, honey. Let me tell you something. You giving them too much. These women ain't trying to test you to see if you're loyal or not. They testing you to see can they take you away. That's what they testing. That's what they testing. They on the low trying to see can they take you from him. Oh, because if she don't want him, because he a good guy. That's what they testing. Hey, Mike, did y'all have them babies yet? When the babies do? I didn't think so. I was like, I thought it was a little early. Because I thought somebody said something. I was like, I didn't think they was coming yet. Ouch, ouch. March 1st, Pisces. Ooh. I got a lot of Pisces around me. My son is a Pisces. They so sensitive. Let me do this. Prestigium. This is so good. The chocolate girls. I know they're going to be so cute. Because you're a handsome guy, Mike. I haven't seen your wife. But, I'm sure she's very beautiful, too. Y'all going to make some beautiful kids. Hi, Christy. Y'all going to make some beautiful kids. She's effortlessly, that's love. I love it. You like, she is effortlessly beautiful. Now that's a man who love his wife. Love it. Loves his wife. Okay. Next up is this one. Oud Lemon Mint. Let me see. Can I get that to y'all? Can y'all see it? Okay. Oud Lemon Mint. As I said, I don't like it for me. But I think it's, I kept it. I told you, listen to me. Get on Fragrance by CA. Get on their notification. It might still be in stock. Yeah, I sell decants. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm selling decants. I'm getting them together. But go on Fragrance by CA. Get on their notification because they're the ones who gets it. They get it in. They get it in the cheapest of anybody. So Oud Lemon Mint. I think this is so good for a man. It's one of those things that smell to me like what are my rates? Actually, there is no mint. Mancera's not good at putting names on their stuff. Hi, Alicia. There is absolutely no mint in this. I don't know why they call it Oud Lemon Mint. It is not Oud Lemon Mint. It's got a citrusy vibe to it. It's really pretty. You'd have to get the Manceras are $10 for 5 mils. And then I have other stuff, of course. Ooh. So it smells like, to me, it smells like on me, like a man has hugged me and his fragrance is left on me. And I don't like that smell. So it's not one that I like, yes, I want to wear. No. Mm-mm. I know like Dre loves it. And I know a lot of people love Oud Lemon Mint. They be like, ooh, lemon mint. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm just being honest. But I don't like Instant Crush either. I said I might get it though. If I can get a good price on Instant Crush, I'll get it in decanted because I don't wear it. It is not for me, but I might even get red tobacco. I think if I get a good price on it, I'm gonna get red tobacco because I think I should have some that are like I want to do like a men's bundle. Like get these. These are I should do that. I should like highlight the ones that are from that I recommend for men. For like women who are trying to do a present, I should do that. I should put like the ones that I think are good that are so that don't lean so feminine. Ooh, that sounds good. Even though I don't drink coffee, but it just sounds like extra fancy. Extra fancy. That's what that sounds like. Extra fancy. I'm drinking my coffee. It's Jamaican Blue Mountain. Okay, well, I'm drinking my water. It's Lulu Ginger. If you see, you'll see the ginger in it. Right, that's that fancy coffee. I know you coffee drinkers, that sounds good. Guess what? You have your own. Do you? See, I don't drink coffee. Black tar water. I don't fuck with that shit. It's like black tar water to me. Except I like a little espresso in my chai when I need some energy. Um, blue. Ooh, okay. Jamaican blueberry coffee. Y'all hearing this? Y'all need to get some coffee. You coffee drinkers, you need to get some coffee from him. My daughter's a coffee drinker. Maybe I should get some for her. I don't know what kind of coffee she drinks though. I don't know how the coffee stuff works. I'm gonna have to get with you on that. Right, that black tar water. Okay, okay, let me know. Cause I'll get her something to try. Listen, you guys to be working on your hustle. Guys to be working on your hustle. So yeah, this is Oud Lemon Mint. So yeah, Josh, if you were like, it does not have any mint in it. I don't know why, but man, Sarah's bad with naming. I'm like, who named y'all stuff? So I have to pick out my fragrance that I won yesterday, and I'm looking at the notes on this guy's website, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no. Ooh, shoot. Yeah, it's not that. Until you nicer. Yeah, yeah, it is not that because that's what was off-putting to me too. But then everybody kept telling me, no, no, there's no. It does not smell like I. It doesn't smell like mint, and it doesn't. It really doesn't. But so it's like, why did they call it that? But yeah, maybe I will highlight some on my list that are good for guys. Well, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do like good for guys, men would love, and then just do like my ultra girly ones. Because some things are ultra girly, like LaBelle ultra girly. I'm sorry, but I gotta keep flipping pages. Okay, and now let's go and do Wild Python. So she's good. Finishing. And Wild Python. Look at how much I have done. I don't know how this happened. I think because I was giving out and everything. Yes, it's from Scent Explorer. I won it from Scent Explorer. Remember, were you on there, Christy? It was the guy who had those, and it's the rolling smells and everything. I won one of his fragrances. If that is not funny, I don't know, because that's the one we were like bagging on. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. The one who had those long, yeah, that's the one I want. So he has like five phrases, right? The one we talked about, we was laughing at. I have to be honest. Sin Explore was a little pretentious for my personal taste. I'm not that chick. I mean, like the people who were there and loving it, I could see it because they're they're the niche pretentious people. Ooh, did I say that wrong? Okay, I'm not because I'm not. I don't look. I want people afraid to come mad at me. I don't give a fuck. Okay, but I'm not that pretentious. I'm not like, oh my god, and it floats around me like with like fairy wings and shit. But anyway, Wild Python. See, I like people like Jazz. I like people who just like, just regular people talking about shit. So look at this. Look at how much I have left. I don't know, from giving it away, like thinking that everybody needs to try it. You know what I'm saying? From thinking like everybody needs to try it, giving it away to people, selling it off. I looked at my bottle and I was like, what the fuck? Because I'm supposed to have half. So I luckily found a good deal because this has been going in and out of stock, y'all. So I luckily found a deal on Fragrance by CA. Bought 2 bottles, one to Decants, one for me. So I have 2 bottles on the way. Cause Wild Python, I think every woman should try Wild Python. It's such a classic white floral. It's such just a it don't make sense to name, but it is what it is. But I really think that it's just this beautiful, this brides could wear this signature scent. Just wear it all year. Just smell just beautiful. Okay, my bad. I'm going on and on. And here we go. Let's just decant the damn thing. Y'all know how I feel about Wild motherfucking Python. Wild motherfucking Python. So yeah, I have like, I was like, whoa, what happened to all my stuff? So it should be here this week sometime because, with Black Friday, they had, a whole lot of orders. So it take an extra week. So, right, y'all know how I feel about Wild motherfucking Python. Wild motherfucking Python. She's just beautiful. Did I tell y'all I got an air fryer? I got me an air fryer and she's pink. So I'm going to get me some chicken wings so I can make me some chicken wing, fry me some wings in the air fryer. Because I mean, if you have an air fryer, you got to make some chicken wings in it. It ain't an air fryer without some chicken wings in it. That's what I thought. Because everybody I know who got an air fryer, first thing they show you is, ooh, look at these chicken wings. So I just think, so I figured, first thing I got to do is give me some chicken wings. I think I might and fry me some, maybe some sweet potato fries. Right, you guys to fry the chicken wings. So I'm going out to, after I'm done doing this, I'm going to go get me some chicken wings. I'm going to go get my chicken wings. I'm going to go get me I got a couple of sweet potatoes. So I'm going to go get me some sweet potato. I'm going to make me some sweet potato fries. So I'm going to have me some sweet potato fries. But you're vegan, right? Mike, aren't you vegan? Bless your vegan soul. Hey, Barry, how are you? So yeah, okay, you know what? I should let y'all hear these notes. Maybe y'all can help me. Let me see if I still have it open. I do. So let me read y'all the notes that I have to choose from. So this is this company called Steve Martin. Right, that's why. That's what I thought. Well, you missing out on some serious stuff. So let me do this, and I'm gonna read them here and there for y'all. So these are the ones that I have to choose from. I think I might want one, and I guess this is a newer brand because he doesn't even have prices. He's just got the descriptions of his fragrances. And since I didn't listen to him because he seemed a little pretentious, which was the whole vibe of yesterday on Scent Explorer. Like if I went to Scent Explorer, I would go real life because they would probably have smaller indie brands there in the booth area, selling stuff. Online, it was all the like super high end, like Mosque Milano. Everybody did, shit that's like Mosque Milano is like over $100 for a 30 mil. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Bois 1920, very, very expensive ones. So this guy, I mean, his setup, he got the whole thing. So this guy, let me see. His name's Steve Martin Paris. I don't know. He just got a whole lot. I'm gonna read y'all part of what his description, because all he pretty much has is a PDF that you can look at. So let me show you one. So they're all named after rivers in the world, and so, but I'm just gonna read you like a blurb from this bullshit. Okay. This fragrance is a scented interpretation of the royal love story treasured in the majestic marvel of Taj Mahal. It's a captivating twist of nature's aroma blossoming like a rose, spicing your passion in a mysterious way, leaving you eager for more. And it goes on and on. The river is like a necklace of an Indian beauty. It embraces part of the colorful, so you see what I'm saying? And it goes on and on like that. That's why I was laughing at him yesterday. So Yamuna River. Let me find the notes. So I'm gonna read y'all the notes for this one. So the notes on this is top notes are lemon oil, bergamot, orange, plum, amber, toffee, mandarin oil. Right. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's why I was talking about him. Mike, now you see why I was sitting there bragging, right, okay. It was like, I mean, all that shit, and then the bottle is lovely. Okay. I'm wondering if he gonna send a full bottle. If this motherfucker don't send me a full bottle, if he sends me some half-ass shit, I'm gonna be irritated. So that the heart is white wood, Bulgarian rose, patchouli, sandalwood, jasmine, sambac, lang lang, cardamom, clove, guaiac wood. The base is musk, orris, vanilla, ambroxan, tonka bean. Now it does sound, I mean, like, honestly, his stuff does sound good. I mean, it's like 5 of them that I have to look through and figure out which one. So I gotta, it's floral as hell. It's floral with some sweetness though, because it's got toffee and it's got plum, so it's gonna have that little plum tartness to it. It's got clove in it, so it's got spices. It's got, traditional Indian spices, cardamom and clove. It's got the it's got a little stuff in there, but the patchouli. So it's he got a lot of notes in here. He ain't playing with you. He got a lot of notes. Hi, Miss V. Right. So you got some Tonka. Folks get happy. We'd be like, oh, Tonka. So that's the one. So so now you can see how. Oh, most definitely they're gonna be at least $400 a bottle. At least $400 a bottle. Like, listen. Because Fragrance Du Bois was giving out, I think, discovery sets. Amouage did discovery sets. Amaru gave out. Right. You can tell by the description that this baby is going to be expensive. So now I have the Volga River. Volga is, so I guess it's his river collection. So this one has bergamot, caramel, red fruits, raspberry on the top. Right. You're going to have to, look, Afterpay, your Afterpay will be a car note. Your Afterpay will be a car note. The heart notes is cypriol, alemi, jasmine, rose, orange blossom, patchouli, lang, magnolia leaf, benzoin, geranium, jasmine, sambac. Base note is red incense, something ambra, rome, absolute, vanilla, musk, leather, labdanum, ambroxan. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Once he comes out with it, yeah. Because or look, swap it for 2 bottles. Shit. Because this sounds like this is gonna be 2 bottles worth of shit. So this is Wild Python. Let me put this over here because I'm like, whoa. I was like, okay. So it's so funny that I won his stuff because, but the way it went on the raffle was really interesting. Because it was like really top heavy on the later ticket numbers. So it was like super top heavy on the later ticket numbers, which made no sense to me. So it was like the majority of stuff was like the 1200s, like 1200, 1100, 1000. If your ticket number was there, you were winning. Like, I was surprised I won because I did I do not do one that I needed to do? Hold on. Did I do her wild python? Okay, I did. I was surprised I won, but it made sense because it was toward the end. Are you looking for a full bottle that you want to buy? Have you smelled wild python yet? Or you just like dying for it? Okay, so there we go. Fragrance X had wild python recently. I don't know if they're still having it in, but they have it in. FragranceBuys.ca had it, but they're probably sold out by now. So the last Mancera today is Roses Vanille. Everybody wants Roses. This is another one people all want. Roses Vanille. Roses Vanille, because everybody wants the sweet, sugared up rose. I'll be honest with you, Roses Vanille can be harsh. It's kind of hard. You really have to like something that's really sweet, because Roses Vanille is sweet as hell. I can wear it sometimes. You can't spray a lot of this though, because this fuck you up. So this is something that and I'm an oversprayer to my heart, but this isn't something I would overspray, because it could get sick. It could get sickly sweet on you real quick. So you always have to be careful with Roses Vanille. See how we do live, miss? I probably won't have any orders next week, so I might not be doing Sunday because I might not have orders next week. But I am doing a sale again. I forgot. I'm about to start a sale. I'm about to start a sale on Decants. It's going to be like 20% off your order. And I'm gonna stop taking orders around the 17th, because I want to make sure that people can get it by Christmas time if they want it for Christmas. So I'm going to stop taking orders so I can get them done and out real quick. So yeah, so Marilyn, that's who I know. If you want a full bottle of it, that's where you could probably get it. Because my bottles I sell. And I don't sell full bottles. And the reason why I don't is because I don't sell full bottles because I can't make no money off of them. The whole point of this is to help support my channel. And so I make more money selling decants than I would if I sold the whole bottle, because I'm not going to, because, I know places where you can get it at a decent price. So I'm just going to, if the thing I feel like is try it out with me and then get ready to buy your full bottle. So I'm not here to sell full bottles, because that ain't my ministry. But what I will do is be the gateway to see if you like it. And then if you like it, then you can say, okay, I want a full bottle. But yeah, Wild Python, you can try Fragrance X and like FragranceBuy.ca. FragranceBuy.ca is always going to have the best price on Mancera if it's in. Yeah, because I make more money off the bottle if I sell it off. And then I just help people to try stuff out that they wouldn't necessarily try out. That's what I'm here for. I know sometimes, and it's so interesting, and there was this whole, they had the best part of that whole thing was they did a panel discussion with some YouTube creators, and they were talking, and they would just ask them questions about perfume, their thoughts on, fragrances and stuff, which was kind of cute. Which one is this? Roses Vanille. This is Monica's. And of course, it came up about getting fragrances, fragrances for review, sponsored content and all this other stuff. That conversation always irritates the fuck out of me. That conversation always irritates me. And you know, because it's all, I can't believe you. Oh, honey, Anisha, I'm there. I get my sprays. That's how I get free shipping every time. Or that $10 coupon. I said I'm gonna hold them up. Clemence wasn't on it. Mrs. Smelly was. One time when I do StreamYard, when I'm on StreamYard, remind me to show it because I did film it. I did film most of it so y'all could see the damn rep because it was like, what? The best part, the best part of that whole damn thing was the musical interludes we watched. I miss JC Justin's, and I wanted to see him because Justin Copeland, because I watch him play the he plays the trumpet now more on his channel. Because for a long time he didn't, but now he's been playing it, which makes sense because he's a trumpet player. And hi, Abraham. Okay, well, let me shut that down, Abraham. Let me shut that down. I am the queen of the live game. I've been doing this for 3 years now. Ain't nobody got lives on lock like Lulu. I'm just being real with y'all. I am the queen of lives. Now, you might be new to me, but live streaming, everybody starts live streaming because I tell them to. Because live streaming is really good. I love live streaming. I started on Periscope. I'm going to shut that down. I'm the queen of live. Now, Rose, I've been doing this a long ass time. Rose is good. And don't get me wrong, but I've been in this game for a long time before it became cool to do lives. I've been doing lives. I started doing lives. No, about 2018. I started my channel in 2017. I started really going right. Honey, let me adjust that crown. Cause listen, I am not like Rose is a perfume queen. You know what I'm saying? Rose got that shit. I can never compare to that. Yeah, you know. I would never. No, if you want a full bottle, Maryland, like I said, go to Fragrance Buy, see if they have it in, because they had them very inexpensive. Go to Fragrance Buy and see if you can get them. Even with shipping, it'll cost you less than here. I'm just telling you, if the price they had it at, that's the one you want to look for. But if not, go to Fragrance X because they have them in. Shagaf Oud. Let's do Shagaf Oud. This is Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud, which is, you know, the dupe for Oud Bouquet. So, and it is, and it actually has it's a little sweeter, you know, so it is. But you know what, I think, because I have the original, the old formulation. I know people say this smells different. I think these are almost spot on because I think they use the old formulation to create this one. That's why so many people say there's a slight difference because they're smelling the newer formulation of Oud Bouquet, where I think this was based on the original formulation. So anyway, now back to that. See ya, how you doing? No, like Rose, when it comes down to fragrances, I ain't got nothing on her, and I never will, cause I ain't got that long bread like that. Thank you, sweetie. You so sweet, Mike. I ain't got that long bread like her. You know, my coins don't stretch that far. But when it comes down to, like, you know, so I will always give credit where credit is due. Rose is like, you know, she be on top of her game when it comes down to fragrances, you know, the niche kind of vibes, the luxury kind of vibes. She is killing the game on that. That's what she does really well. She's very good at that. Am I? Nope, because I ain't got that money like that. I can't afford $300 bottles, like dropping like for $300 bottles. I got to think about it. I'd be like, $300? No, let me go find $100 bottle. That smells good. I'd be like, no, let me see what I can find on a discount. Now, if I can get something that's worth $300 for $150, I'm in. But you know, I can't be doing. You know, oh my God! Like Rose bought that whole Caroline Herrera private line. I was like, bless your ministry. Rose don't do hauls. If she did hauls, folks would be on her. Yes, right. Everyone's lives are unique. The thing about life and everything is everybody is different. And And it's, you know, and that's what YouTube is about. So when people try to copy somebody's style, it never works out well. You know, you have to find your rhythm. You have to figure out what works for you. Oh my God, I just sprayed myself. I'm gonna be in the store smelling like 17 different fragrances. Yeah, yeah, you know, I had to think about it. I'd be like, don't get me wrong, I like the niches. I like some of them. I really do. But I also don't want to be chasing those. Oh my goodness, this just went straight in my nose. Um, I don't want to chase the niches, trying to be with the big boys and what everybody talks about. Um, right, right, because it would be all in my eyes right now. Um, you know, because there are things that are super popular, super hyped up. And so I am back to feeling like, okay, let me find stuff that just makes sense to me, that I can find that interests me, as opposed to, and don't get me wrong, a lot of stuff that's hyped up is worth the hype. It really is. It's cool. You know, it's really well blended, smells beautiful. But I don't want to just be that person like looking for stuff that everybody's talking about. Like, I know, like right now, the Christian Louboutin fragrances are really popular. Well, I ain't got Louboutin money. I ain't got Louboutin money. Right, Josh. You know, it's like, and if I'm going to spend some money, because I actually saw something that I want that I'm about to spend some money on, I want it to be something that, and I look them up. I'll be like, okay, I ain't really hearing nobody talk about that. Let me try it. Let me try it. And that's what I kind of do. Now I'm back to doing that. Like, okay, I see something that's interesting. I screenshot it, and then I look around on YouTube and say, okay, do I see a lot of people talking about it? Is it like really hyped up? And I don't watch the reviews. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't really watch reviews on stuff that I want to try, just out there trying because I like the notes, because I don't want to have that bias. I don't want to go based on, okay, now I will go for Brassica, and if I see a whole bunch of people saying it's terrible, it's terrible, I might go, okay, maybe I shouldn't get it. But I don't try to, um, yeah. So for me, I like to have a balance of stuff that's kind of popular, and then stuff that's just interesting that I heard about. So there has to be a balance with it, and that's it. So you got to have a balance. You know, got to have that balance. Hey, if you all didn't watch my live yesterday. There is a giveaway. I think I put it in there. There is a giveaway. I need to fix that too. Um, there's a giveaway. Oh, I do, because I don't have the. That's right. And I try to also have a balance of affordable things that are good, because I just don't want to have, hi Rita, hey Rita. I don't want to just have, you know, the same thing over and over. I don't want to just have really high end stuff. I want to still keep that balance of, okay, this is this is good and affordable, because I am on YouTube, and I must take into account who's watching me. And not everybody has the money to spend $200-300 on a perfume. And I'm one of them people. And I'm just one of them people. I don't want to smell the three. Hey, Jackie. I'm not into like getting decants of like Roja or Clive Christian if I can't afford the damn bottle. You know what I'm saying? If I can't afford the bottle, why would I want to get it? So I know people get them and they be like, oh yes, yes, I got my decants and everything. But for me, if I can't afford the bottle and I'm gonna pay all this money for a decant, I don't want it. Because if the decant is gonna cost me, because I mean, like, I'm just, because then I'm irritated. I'm like, so I can't afford this? Fuck it. So stuff has to be within my reach, and I'm honest with my reach. My reach ain't $500 bottles of perfume. I ain't got it like that. My reach ain't Fragrance Du Bois, stuff like that. No, don't even try me with that one. It's like, no, can't do it. Can't do it. Sorry, I tried, but no, thank you. I got a lot going on here. This is getting all over my hands and all over my table. That's why I don't like you dealing with this. Ugh, I got this stuff all over my hands. Right. Thank you, Joss. When you spending that kind of, I think a sample, because they really do charge way too much for them discovery sets. They really do. I mean, like literally, right, exactly. I do, Christy. Um, when why am I spending like 80 some dollars on a discovery set? That shit don't cost you nothing to make. At least I like Killian, because Killian will give you samples. If you do the I got stuff all over my hands. If you go to the Killian virtual bar on Facebook and make an appointment and hang out with them, um they will send you free samples, because the point is that you probably gonna buy. Not everybody's gonna buy, but you're gonna get some who are going to buy. And them samples are marketing. And now all of a sudden people want you to pay for samples. Like, it's different with me. I'm a small person. I'm purchasing these. So I'm sharing them out. So yeah, I'm going to sell them to you. But just the samples, yeah. I mean, if you selling $200 bottles of perfume, I should be able to get a damn sample from you. I should be able to get a damn sample from you. But that's one of the things that kind of annoys me about like Sephora and Ulta, how they do that thing with the samples. It's like, oh, spend this money and then we're going to give you this little bag with all this stuff in it to try. You didn't pay for that shit. You made them give you that stuff. So now you're making this part of my purchase. Like, okay, well, if you buy all this, we're going to give you some of this. What? But then when you go in the store, they don't want to give up shit. Sephora used to high violet indigo, but they're no longer giving out samples. But I mean the samples that the companies give them. Like when they do the whole thing with, oh, for your birthday, you're gonna get this sample. Come on now. I'm spelling it. Do they? See, no, nope, we're not doing that. Cause and don't get me wrong, every once in a while I wind up getting a bunch of stuff, and I'll get one of those bags from Ulta. It's a bunch of crap in there. But the majority of that stuff I don't even want. The majority of the things that I get in them little things, I don't even want. I'll be like, thank you. Appreciate it. I guess. This is done. Where's Brent at? I'm sure it's done. And who got this one? Crystal. Nah, it's usually you be looking at them bags like, really? And then some of them they want so much for. Spend $85 online. Spend $100. And then you look at the stuff in there. I'm like, it's a bunch of fucking samples. You're not even giving me good deluxe samples. You're not even giving me, because I feel like this. Hey, cousin, if you're gonna do that, and it's gonna be, give me a couple of full size in there. Give me at least one full size, a full size. Right. Oh, to spend 100. Right, spend $175 and get this bag full of samples. And like I said, the worst samples they ever put in is the fucking hair samples. Them hair samples, whose hair are you washing? Whose hair are you conditioning with this little bitty pack? Nobody. for once, girl, it ain't enough for one time. It ain't even enough for it's enough. It's barely enough for one section of your hair. Let's just be honest. Who could honestly use those things? Okay, so we looked at this one. Let's look at the next one. Okay, so we did Volga. So far that one from is sounding good as the Indian one with the cardamom and everything. Okay, so now we have the Tigris River. Let me get back to that. Steve Martin perfumes. So now we have the Tigris River. I mean, if you could see this thing, right? Okay, that makes sense. This one is the Tigris River. It has, now all of these I've noticed have bergamot on the top. So he does a lot of citruses, you know, on the top. Honey, a quarter of my head usually ain't even gonna get done with that mess. Maybe a section. Bergamot oil, bergamot orange, red fruits, peach, lemon, apple. Vetiver, cedarwood, orange blossom, Turkish rose, whitewood, cardamom, sandalwood, musk, vanilla, benzoin, and broxin. He does almost every one of these has bergamot in them. So he does like these citrusy top notes, which is okay. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, every damn thing, come on now. Please. Okay, so now we got a shot out the ooze out. So that's done. That's a good one to think about because I had never thought about that, and that's what I should be doing with them. Because I usually look at them and toss them. Like, what the fuck am I going to do with this? That's what I usually do with them because I'd be so irritated. Okay. Let me finish up these people over here because I need to get them done. Okay, so let me see you, Josh. Okay, so next one up is this one. Is Evening Rose by Erin. This is another one of my spicy roses. I should do a whole video on spicy roses because I have quite a few. This is a sexy, spicy, incensey rose. This is good, y'all. People be sleeping on the Erin brand. Erin brand is nice. The Erin brand is nice. People be sleeping on her though. I want a full bottle of this because this is a sexy ass, incensey ass rose. It is good. Y'all know I do 2 hours, so I'm looking at my time and coming down. Because yeah, I'm getting close to. Okay, so here we go. So let's go with this one. Look, I'm showing y'all this, like y'all gonna be like so excited to see that. But yeah, so this is Evening Rose by Erin. And I will say this is like something that, oh, this is the one I should use. This is Evening Rose. I want to get a new one. I want to get another one, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because I want Ambrett's something that they just came out with. But this is and it's not the usual Erin aesthetic because Erin is usually, you know, very Hamptons, very, you know, Erin's aesthetic is very Hamptons, very beachy, very, you know, white wood and everything. Just comes off very like old money because she does come from money. It comes off as like that money, that effortless money set, you know, that's very like very minimal, very Banana Republic, you know, just very, you know, wearing their white shirts, crisp white shirts and everything. But this is different because it has that sexy, spicy rose. So this is for that chick when she's trying to be bad girl. When she's trying to show that she's not just, you know, country club. She's just not the Hamptons. So she puts on her Erin Evening Rose. Right, you know, definitely. Even like if you look at her aesthetic on her website and the other things that she has, it's very old money. It's very, you know, very Martha Stewartish, very, you know, it's just that style. Very New England, East Coast money. No, I did not. Is it back in stock? Y'all better get that Magnificat. Y'all better get that Magnificat. I have another one I want from them though. I have a few I want from Vicanto. I'm gonna get a few more from them, and then I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy with the ones I have. Yeah, this definitely has that East Coast, Martha's Vineyard, Hamptons kind of vibe. Definitely has it. Oh, did I see something? Did y'all say something? Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. So I hadn't seen it on there. I did see it someplace else. Magnificat. So that's Aaron's Evening Rose. Done with that. All right. Because I want to show y'all a few different things that I don't always have out. Because, I'm always forever having out some Manceras. Whenever I do decants, I have a bunch of Mancera to do. So I like when people try something a little different. Then, and not to say that how many am I feeling today? Not as many. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Like 20 something. And we have done so far, but I did multiples. The bottles, because I've done multiples of some of this stuff, is I've done how many bottles? I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bottles. 10 bottles. Hi, Shanna. That's fine. Listen, whenever you watching, it's fine with me. I'm not sitting here. You gotta stay and watch. Make sure you leave a comment. Once you watch it, make sure you leave a comment so YouTube sees you liked it and you're engaging with me. Yay! 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 So Aaron's Evening Rose. That's for Melissa. Okay. And next up, who said bye? See you, Michelle. Yes, when I'm done with this, I gotta go food shopping. I gotta go food shopping myself because I gotta go buy my chicken wings to try out my air fryer. Chinatown. This is such a dainty, ladylike. Gotta go get my chicken wings. This is such a dainty, ladylike tuberose. It's some white florals, very tuberose, very creamy. It feels it's just a really dainty fragrance. It's very ladylike, very posh. It's got a poshness to it. Okay, so now the next one I got up is Euphrates from this Steve Martin guy. So this one is bergamot to orange. I'm telling you, everything he does has bergamot. First note is bergamot on everything he does. Rum, apple, perry. I think he means pear. Cinnamon. Then on the heart is cedar wood, lavender, vetiver, guaiac, whitewood, geranium, roseberry, violet, cardamom, roseberry essence. I don't know what the hell that is. Base notes are leather musk, tobacco, tolu, vanilla, tonka bean, and ambroxan. It's kind of got a little booziness with that rum. I like boozy fragrances, but like I said, all of his stuff has like the citrus vibe on the top. He does, but you find bergamot in a lot of fragrances. I mean, it really is a really good top note. Gives it a slight citrusy, but it's not too citrus. But this has orange oil in it, so it's like a sweet citrus. I can see that. So this is Chinatown by bond number 9's Chinatown. So that's done. Yeah, there's so many bond number nines for real. That is an understatement. There really is a lot of them. Um, so I'm almost done with this. I have like three bond number nines. I have Chelsea Market, I think that is Chelsea Market, and I have this one, and I have West Side. All kind of different. Chelsea Market. I had to think about it, and let me tell you what I think Chelsea Market smells like to me. It smells like an adult version of Love's Baby Soft. That's I had. It took me a minute to figure it out. It's not that powdery. Is it in here somewhere? Absolutely not. No. Do you need my? I can send it to you. I can send it to you. Um, file number 9. What's that? Chinatown. Okay, that's Melissa. So Melissa is done. Yay. So her order is done. Okay, so now next up, let me get her order done. Love Tuberose by Amouage. Oh, Love Tuberose by Amouage. Yes. Love Tuberose. Beautiful, creamy tuberose. It's got a little I think it's got leather. No, Honor has leather. But it's not so it's an understated floral. So it's not just this bright garden floral. It's got a little, it's like very understated, very, oh. Okay, so now we're gonna read the Nile River. Listen to this one. Lemon oil, lemon, bergamot, almond, red fruits, cinnamon, mint. I don't want mint, mandarin, dew fruit, peach. They got me with the mint. Patchouli on the heart is patchouli, violet, roseberry, white woods. That's white wood, jasmine, appomattox. Base is tonka and broxen, tolu, oak moss, musk, and benzoin. That now, don't get me wrong. It might be well blended. It might actually not be too bad, because it is. It is on the top. But mint always is like, no, thank you. I thought my sprayer was broken on this one. I don't know. That don't sound too good to me. Hey, Melissa. I can send you my Cash App, Marilyn, if you want it. Just hit me up on my IG and to remind me. Um, Elisa, you talking about tuberose number 9? I have it. Who asked me that? Shannon, I have it. I have it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Is Magnificat? No. No, it's not patchouli heavy. It's just a very sophisticated gourmand. It's got this just deliciousness about it. So I don't think I like the Nile River one. I think that's the, I don't think I want that one at all. Then they got the Mississippi River. I think this is the last one. I think Mississippi River is the last one. Yeah, Mississippi River is this one. I don't think I want this one either. It's bergamot, mandarin. Oh yeah. Which one? Magnificat or Oh, you're talking about tuberose number 9? Okay, so tuberose number 9 has a like spiciness to it. So it's like a spicy tuberose because it's got cinnamon and tuberose in it. So it's a really kind of spicy one. I like it. It's because if you like tuberose and you have a lot of tuberoses, it's a good addition to your tuberose family. I just got perfume in my mouth. And I just got all over my hands. I mean, I ain't trying to like waste my love tuberose. I ain't trying to waste her. I am not trying to waste her. Yeah, tuberose number 9. Yeah, it's like I said, it's definitely a good addition if you have if you like tuberose, because like I said, it's definitely yeah. So it's definitely one of those things. Like it's like I like it because it's definitely a winter kind of vibe because it has a deepness to it. Listen, Alicia, I know. I have something on its way though coming that I ordered, so I'm excited. And it's from a house I've never tried before. I'm not gonna tell you all until I get it here, and we're gonna do a first impression. If I can get everything here on time, um, well, we might have some first impressions during. Well, okay. So one of my packages is missing, so I'm really irritated with that. But what was I just doing? Oh, love two rows. Um, because I had some stuff. Um, and then I had some stuff coming from Fragrance Buy. But it's like I'm so annoyed because one of my packages is missing. And then I did have and then I am, and let me just be honest. The ones I ordered before are not the ones that I said are my gifts to myself. That's the funny part. So that's, you know how I'm saying? So I have some. Okay. I wanted to try some more Montal. So I got a few Montals coming because I saw these really good prices on Fragrance X for some Montals. And I was like, and I don't hear anybody really talking about them. Once again, you know how I am. And so I was like, ooh, I got like 2 or 3. Right, right. So I got like 2 or 3, right? So that was that. Those are missing in the postal service someplace. Bastards. So those are missing. I don't know where the hell they are. They're floating around Chicago someplace. Because what happened was, so I'm assuming I'm gonna get them. Whoever the postal service, the mailman came to, he was there. He posted this up at 7 in the evening. Well, I have a UPS box. They close at 6. So he puts on there as being forwarded to, because the zip code was wrong or some bullshit. So I don't know if he just put the wrong code on instead of saying it wasn't undeliverable, which is what it was. So I'm hoping that it's just going to get cycled back and I'll get it like Monday or Tuesday at the latest. Because right now I don't know where the hell it's at because it says it's the name was wrong on there. What? What? No, I don't think so. So yeah, so hopefully it's just the way he coded it when he was throwing it back in. Because now it looks, because if anybody looks at that, they're gonna be like, what? So they're gonna think something was wrong with it, but it isn't. So that's my concern because it could get sent back because of that bullshit. Just because instead of just saying undeliverable, like most people do, this whoever did it put it down like it needed to be forwarded because the address was wrong or the zip code was wrong. I can't stand these people. I really, no, I love Rosa Nobile. Yeah, he was lazy, and he put the wrong code in because it said it came up at 6:57. The UPS store closes at 6. And I heard them talking, and they said that their original guy, the mail carrier retired. So now I know it's some crazy shit going on. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be doing La Entre D Intense again because it's very popular and it's a beautiful, sexy ass too. Let's just be honest. She's sexy. She's sexy. She's sexy. So I have it there, right? Launch with D1. Yeah, I figure it's gonna show up. Because it's just like they just, you know what, honestly, they just put whatever fucking thing they want to. Let's just be honest. They just code it however the fuck they want to. It's like, what? Where did you come up with that code? Okay. Ouch. So Crystal, okay, I just need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7. I'm like losing my mind. Okay, so somebody's walking in my door. Somebody's walking in with somebody. What's wrong? You need me to take them? Yeah. Okay. Hey, boy. I'll come over there in a few. Okay, well, we gonna end stuff in a minute. Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
He needs breakfast.
Okay, let me go. I'll feed him. Hey, boy. Well, we're about to end because somebody needs breakfast. Somebody needs breakfast. Look at that. You see yourself? You see yourself, man? Say hello to your fans. Say hello, fans. Say hello to your fans. Well,
he's like, there's so much in front of me.
I know. He's trying to figure out what he's about to grab. So we gonna leave this little area. We gonna leave the little area. You hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You getting your good mornings, man. Woo, look at this head.
You got some ponytails.
Right. You got your morning hair. You got your morning hair, man. You got your morning hair. You got your morning hair. You got your morning hair. All right, say it's time for us to go now. I have preempted the show.
So go eat you some hash browns, Scar.
Huh? Okay. Oh, we got hash browns coming. Do I get some?
It's food for everyone.
Okay, I got breakfast coming too. Da. Come on, man. Say bye-bye to everybody. Oh, you give me kisses. Oh, thank you for my kiss. Thank you for my kiss. Thank you for my kiss. I appreciate the kisses. All right. Say bye-bye. We got to go now, man. We got to go now. We got to go. See y'all later. Thanks for hanging out on a Sunday morning. With your little cute self. You know I love you. See you later.